Meeting your state senator or representative is a fun and rewarding experience. It's something any student can do because your state legislators are in office to serve you. But how do you go about building a relationship with the person who represents you in the Georgia General Assembly? Turns out there are several ways you can get to know them. First, you can meet them when the General Assembly is in session. The General Assembly session is when all the state legislators in Georgia get together to conduct the business of making our laws. They meet for 40 days at the state capitol in Atlanta. Start preparing by researching a piece of legislation that you are interested in so that you can understand an issue or form your own opinion. You can learn about what legislation or bills are being discussed and what issues they address by going to the website for the Georgia General Assembly, legis.ga.gov. Here you can research bills, watch live videos of legislators in the main rooms, called the House and Senate chambers, where the laws are made, and even watch videos of committee meetings. You can find your legislators' contact information too.
Once you know what your issue is and you know your legislator's name, reach out to them to schedule a meeting in their office. Anyone can do it, and they will love hearing from you. But keep in mind, things are busy at the Capitol, so make sure to schedule a meeting and let them know what topic you'd like to discuss. You can schedule meetings with your legislative secretary. In preparation for your meeting, it's a good idea to make some notes about your issue and the points you want to cover. Make note of the bill number if there is one, and try to keep a discussion of one issue per meeting. You can find your legislator's office location at legis.ga.gov or from the secretary. Most offices are in the CLOB building across the street from the Capitol or in the Capitol itself. Keep in mind that you should try to meet about your issue before day 30 in the 40-day session. That usually means no later than the end of February. This is because day 30, which is called crossover day. It's usually the last day that your legislator can introduce an issue for you during the year's session. So unless it's on the General Assembly's calendar by then, chances are they can't do much before next year.
You can also meet your legislator while they are in one of the main rooms, the houses of the Senate chambers, by calling them to the ropes. Each chamber has its own set of pages usually. You can volunteer as a page by searching the internet for Georgia's House or Senate page program. Each chamber also has its own secretary. You will need to fill out a request form for the appropriate chamber. That includes your name, the name of the legislator you want to summon, the city or school you are from, and the name of the legislation you want to discuss. If you know the bill number, feel free to include that too.
Then turn in your completed request sheet into the secretary and wait by the rope that runs in front of the chamber door. The secretary will assign you a page who will disappear inside the main chamber to bring out the legislator. If he or she is able to come, they will come back out. If not, they may send a message out with the page.
It is a good idea to know what your legislator looks like so you can spot them when they come out the door. There are a lot of people on the ropes waiting for their legislator too, so you will need to be able to spot them in the crowd. Finally, if you don't already know your legislator, it's a good idea to go to the legis.ga.gov anytime during the year and reach out to them. Meet up with them over coffee alongside your parent or guardian. Your legislator lives in your own community, and they often have more time to meet for the first time before the General Assembly begins meeting in January. That way, when you show up at the Capitol to talk with them about an issue, they already know who you are, and it makes it much easier. So there you have it, 3 simple ways to meet and work with your legislator in their office, on the ropes, and in your own community outside of the session.